Here are some small things to keep in mind next time you're hanging out with family, friends, or even colleagues. Let's go. The first one is rejection. A person who attaches a moderate amount of importance to him or herself will remain calm in the face of rejection. Second is argument style. When an argument arises, if someone attacks you and not the problem, these are generally considered negative people. Third is change in emotion. A person who is able to control their emotions is someone who you should consider spending more time with because it shows that they have emotional stability. Number 4 is questions. If you look at how fast someone answers a question, this can show you if they are extroverted or introverted, but it could also show you if they are just a thoughtful person or maybe they're really self-conscious. The fifth one is gossiping. If someone is willing to gossip to you, that probably means that they won't gossip about you. There is such a thing as good gossip. Just make sure to focus on the content to make sure it's constructive or true. Next is changing of plans. Depending on how someone reacts to a last-minute change of plans will show if they are rigid or flexible. Neither are bad, just find out what works for you. 7 is blame and shame. Someone who is able to admit their faults is usually responsible and honest and will give you a true understanding of what they think of themselves. Next is the less fortunate. Listen to how someone talks to someone less fortunate than themselves. This will show you if they are empathetic or if they are actually just self-absorbed. Number 9 is where they live. And no, I'm not talking about their home address. I'm talking about whether they live in the past, the present, or the future. This will kind of give you an indication if someone is regretful or nostalgic. Number 10 is use and abuse. Pay careful attention to if someone actually enjoys your company or if they're just sticking around to see what they can get out of this relationship. Next is others' feelings. When making decisions, do they take into consideration other people's feelings? This can show whether they are selfless or selfish. Studies have shown that someone who is constantly checking their phone or refreshing their news feed are considered emotionally unstable or just trying to fix their mood. 13 is punctuality. People who are on time are generally proactive, self-motivated, and organized. However, those who are actually not always on time are not always considered inconsiderate, but sometimes can just be laid back or calm. Number 14 is expressing emotion. People who struggle to express their emotions generally have a traumatic history. And lastly, we have insults. Someone who accepts insults is generally happy with themselves, as opposed to someone who is insecure, who may get very defensive. Also take note, people who are confident will be more than happy to joke about it. All right, guys, please don't forget to like, follow, share, and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of these daily lessons. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.